Smoking through it all, cause nothing in life lasts forever. We don't want these hoes, don't want the fame, we want the cheddar. Told her we can have it all if we do it together. You know I'ma pass the ball, but only to my brother. You know I'ma pass the blunt, but only to my sister. I'ma pass the bottle, pass these hoes off to my niggas.
We're back at it again in the beautiful downtown San Jose. It ain't exclusive if it ain't a EMLN exclusive. It's your boy BQ, and welcome to the Low Key Facts podcast. And we're in beautiful 408 Bay Area, San Ho. And I'm accompanied by my guest, the one and only Deadstock.
What's happening?
What's good, my bro, man? How's everything going?
Great. Everything's good. Blessed, man. Can't even complain. You know, everything's good. I'm up for now at least, but you know, we good over here.
Hell yeah. Let's talk about it, bro, because some shit has been really crazy these last couple months, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love to hear your point of view on, you know, what's happening. It was transpired since COVID started. Like, COVID kicked off what? We started hearing the rumors in February, right? Around that time period?
Yeah.
Or was it like month of January?
Yeah.
It might have been like late as January, early February, and then March was like, all right, we shutting shit down.
Yeah.
What was your initial, like, your first thought? Like, damn.
I mean, I kind of, you know, I wasn't really like, I kind of didn't believe it at first, you know, until like they really like did the little curfew shit, or you know, my mom was like, "Hey, you better be inside," you know what I mean? Like, but you know, I still was working. I was working through the whole thing, so I mean, I was lucky, a little essential worker.
Hell yeah, there you go.
So you know what I mean. I was able to drive or do whatever I had to do, but I mean, as far as like being on, you know, the lockdown and everybody just inside the house, like, I mean, it was kind of. I mean, I actually was like living that way anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
some people are homebodies anyways, like
just chilling. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm only around a couple people anyway. You know, so I wasn't really tripping. But, but I didn't know too many people that got it, but I know people that were like exposed, and you know what I mean?
Crazy, like it just was just like I started hearing it, you know, first in China on the news, and then next thing you know, someone in what was it, Orange County, or it was somewhere in California.
It kept getting
and
closer.
We were like,
bro,
oh
you know
shit!
what I mean?
They said Santa Clara County. I was like, oh shit! There's 6 heads in the South Bay that got it. And next thing you know, I started hearing even rumors like the Southside Clinic right there, going towards Monterey and Kaiser. Like people were getting shit there, and I'm like, damn! Like they're talking about the nation, and I'm already hearing it on the block, and this is like March. Now look where we're at. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I mean, I like conspiracies and all that shit too. So it's like,
I'm like, where's this shit coming from?
Who knows how many people got it or what? You know, I guess people don't really believe it until somebody like they know that has it, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. There's actually a few people. I wrote about someone on our blog that passed away, an artist from Queens. He was part of Dave East's clique of artists. His name was King Shooter. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he passed away from COVID. And that was like, you know, for the rap community, that was kind of like a big deal because it's like, damn, like, you know, for some reason, people don't really believe it's real until people of influence get impacted. You're like, oh, shit, like this motherfucker just got COVID.
Like Tom Hanks and his wife, you know what I mean? Like,
what's that black dude that played in Fast 6? The black dude that has that French accent that be in the action movie?
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
I know you're talking about,
What's
though.
his name? Idris Elba.
Does that fool really talk like that? I'm like, does he really talk like that, or that's just
what you want?
Yeah,
what you want? Get out my house.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, bro. But I mean, I feel like now things are getting back to regular a little bit. Is you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I mean, I kind of thought it was gonna go back when they were gonna let the barbershops, you know, open up. But
yeah, that was tough, man. It was tough for everyone because I feel like once they shut down the economy, all the homies that got businesses and people were already trying to figure out a solution. I give props to anyone that figured out how to make their business run through this time. Because there's some people like this is low-key a blessing in disguise for them. Like they were put under pressure and they were made adjustments, but it actually ended up impacting them for the better. And that part, you know, I give props to anyone that's able to do that.
And I feel like some businesses are doing like better than they were, like as far as like restaurants and stuff like that. That you know they got the little outside seating or
it's a vibe.
People they're popping,
summertime
popping. You know, I'm
see
like
mimosas on the Monterey
popping. Bro, I couldn't even. I've been to some spots that were like, damn, like you guys are doing. You had to be doing better than you guys were, you know. Yeah,
no, that's true. It's just like we know what's so tricky is that like everyone is like saying, oh, stay inside, and then you got other people that like, I need to make money, it's like my only form of income, like I gotta make it. So you're putting in this like tough spot because like you believe, you know, you obviously care about safety, but at the same time you care about your family and you want to like you obviously you not being out in public is making your family safer because you're not putting yourself at risk. But at the same time, like you being at home and not generating the same income you normally do, like that's putting you at risk for a different situation too. I just read an article where someone said that they had their two-year-old child sleeping in the car with the lady that just got evicted, like somewhere in California, because like people are slow. Like I said, like this is early stages of the virus. Like in 1918 when the Spanish flu happened, bro, it took 4 years for people to recover from. We're not even a year yet. Yeah. So like I feel like the stages of this shit are going to be different. You feel me? It's gonna be a weird time. But, you know, not trying to make it all negative and shit. I'm just trying to, like, shed on the real. But at the same time, like, I'm just glad that we're able to still do shit like this. And, you know, now people are finding their way to kind of cope with the situation and not be so much at fear. Because, you know, bro, we don't know what to believe, bro. There's so much information.
That's how me and my family is going about it. Like, hey, if I'm finna get it, you know, I'm just, you know what I mean? If God, you know what I mean? If it's God's will that I'm finna get this thing, like, then I'm gonna get it. I mean, of course, I'm gonna take all the precautions and shit. You know, I'll be got my daughter and shit. I stay with my grandma, so I mean, of course, I was kind of like,
yeah, that was like a thing too, for sure.
When that shit happened, I was just at the studio, bro. You know what I mean? I was there for like 3-4 days at a time, you know, like same clothes type shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I'm already knowing.
I mean, but that's cool. For me, that was just regular.
Yeah, that's regular shit. You know, I'm the same way, bro. I'd rather be, I'm not really the type to be going out, even like before COVID. I was just kind of like, you know, just doing what I need to do, handle my business, and just head back to the house, smoke my weed, and call it a day.
I can't wait to go out, though. I'm not really like that either. Like, I don't really go out too much, but like, damn, I can't wait to go out.
Yeah, I do miss.
I might have to buy a bottle. You know what I mean? All that sounds
we
good.
still crack them, though. We don't get twisted. We still cracking them.
Hey, but the COVID, for sure, I'm eating and drinking. That's all, you know, eating, drinking, smoking. That's it.
Yeah.
Big.
You feel like you notice the weed market low key like went inflation and shit.
Oh please, bro. You know you talking to me. I'm gonna tell you firsthand, bro. This weed game, this shit.
It's real.
I mean, it's real, especially out here. It's like we're so spoiled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
Like,
we take it for granted.
That's like right now. I'm like, if it ain't in the bag, bro, I don't want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I am right now. If it ain't in the designer bag, I don't want it. Like,
period.
But
what you be smoking on right now? What's one of your favorite strains?
My favorite. I like the Zaza. You know.
Zaza.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know what it's crossed with, but
is it indica or sativa?
Oh, I'm always indica, man.
Indica?
You know? I need that shit.
Body sometimes, bro. Sometimes I get too bodied. I'm not a lightweight. I'll smoke a lot of weed, but I get.
Yeah, you get like sleepy. You don't want to do shit. Yeah,
like my body's like, bruh, stop.
The cereal milk is actually probably one of my most favorites. The cereal milk. I mean. The runts is cool when it comes around. I don't know. Everybody say they got the runts, but who know what the real runts is? You know?
That's very true. Everyone be like runts. I'm like, that don't look like runts.
Yeah, a lot of shit looks the same though right now. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't wait till somebody got some OG or some. You know what I mean? That's what I'm waiting for that to come back around.
That new pack.
But yeah, I'm smoking on it. You know, exotics only. You know, it's expensive, bro. You know, for sure.
So right now I'm on your Instagram and I was peeping out some of those dope ass photos you dropped like 4 days ago. I don't know who took those, but those came out super fire. You're wearing the 06 Jubo design. I gotta give a shout out to the homie Jason. So what's good with this piece right here, man? You putting on for the brand? You ambassador? Like what's going on?
Oh man, that's just my dog, you know. And I'd rather support my mans before I support anybody else, you know. Like, you know, I have a couple little merch pieces coming out as well, but I mean.
What you working on right now? You working for your own brand?
Yeah,
you said
my own merch.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna do a Deadstock merch and a couple little other little runoffs. You know.
Yeah, bro. People need that, man, because I think your name, like your brand name, is just solid as fuck. Like it's especially like as soon as you walked in, bro, I was like, bro, your drip is so consistent. Like every single time, I'm not even trying to like talk. I'm being so real. Like if people got the fashion, I'm gonna point it out. I'll be like, bro, you got the drip.
Yeah, I'll be cool. You know, I'll be cool, and you know, I mean, that's what I like to do. That's how I express myself. You know what I mean? Like,
hell yeah.
But yeah, that's shout out to Billion Dollar Dreams, man. He took those photos. He's nice. That's my homie too. He's working right now.
I seen he be like on a momentum with other artists with the same kind of format of photos.
Yeah.
It's hella dope. Like I like people doing their thing, just sticking out, bro. I just always want to acknowledge that.
Yeah, we did those over there at the Airbnb. Shout out my partner Ziggy. He got the Airbnb for the month, so we was over there doing what we do best.
Damn, for the month.
Yeah, well, over there, you know what I mean? It's a nice one, too. I couldn't even lie, you know?
Man, you know, on Airbnb, we rented up a check sometimes. That's why I'm like, a month? Damn, you
Yeah,
must have got a jug.
I hope so. I mean, yeah. But, yeah.
Shout out to Ziggy, though,
did
man.
that over there, man. He's try to put out, you know, content, you know, try to keep all my photos professional, you know?
Hey, there you go. That's what's up, bro. Sometimes you,
yeah.
like, having people around you just to kind of give perspective on, like, what might help elevate you is always good to have people's perspective. I feel like just these last couple months, I've been having different voices around me, but like more in like a, how you say, educated opinion. You feel me? And having those perspectives really has made a difference in like my moves these past couple of months, and it's been more strategic as opposed to like I just want to go like.
Yeah, because you
sometimes you be in your own brain.
There's
just
no
like,
more time, but if I learned anything from the COVID, is like you can't waste any. There's no more not time to be wasted, bro. You know what I mean?
That's a very good point. Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, you got to keep the foot on the gas, you know?
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I hella agree with that because I've been feeling like, bro, I was just talking about this because I went to Lake Merritt for the first time. Like, I've been to Oakland, like to First Fridays, Telegraph, all that shit. But I went to fucking Lake Merritt for the first time, and I was just out there with my homie Juice, and we were just kind of chilling. And next thing you know, I look across the lake, and I see hella vendors out there, at least like 10 plus vendors. And I was thinking to myself, like, holy shit, bro, there's hella people out here, like, at the park, period. Normally, I was kind of like skeptical about doing a pop-up shop because of the fact that COVID risk, and then like there's no place in San Jose right now that's really that popping where I could set up. Well, obviously there's Capitol Flea Market, there's Berryessa, but you know sometimes
not
like
for like the culture, you know what I mean?
Exactly. For the stuff I sell, it's kind of like it's a hit or a miss. You feel me? So when I seen that, I was like, damn, bro, there's hella people, especially in Oakland. Like I have a lot of success when I do pop-up shops in Oakland because Oakland shows a lot of support to their up and coming folks. So the fact that I was out there and I was from San Jose, people were just like asking me questions, and it was giving me time to promote other people's brands, and it was just a good environment. So I seen it. I told me and my girl, and I was like, damn, bro, like there's money on the table right now, bro. Like I'm playing if I'm not out here. Like I need to go do it. So literally, bro, it was like a little 12-hour decision. Just said, fuck it, I'm gonna go. We just got our shit packed up, got there at 11 a.m. and fucking it was kind of slow at first because I didn't know the pop-in times are at 4-5 p.m. till like 8.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be seeing that like married videos, and
crazy.
I'm like, oh my goodness, you can't even walk out there.
It's so thick, bro. I didn't even realize how thick it was. I was completely undermining like how like deep that culture in the town is with the Lake Merritt. So it was hella cool. It was hella funny at first because I met the dude on the left of me. He owns a brand called Off the Flock. It's actually right here. Shout out to my guy. He gave me this mask right here, but we was just chopping game up and shit. And he was telling me like, oh yeah, bro, you came hella early, but that's good because now you locked in a good spot. So I got a good ass spot, but not knowing that I'm not from there, you feel me? So like around 2 o'clock, people were like, who the fuck is this motherfucker in our spot and shit? Like they were social with the situation and like trying to understand, like, you know, if I didn't know that, that's my bad, you feel me? If I knew I took your spot, I wouldn't have took that shit. So it's hella funny that later the dude ended up coming to my booth and he tried to just kind of like get to know me and shit, just hearing what I'm doing. Ended up hella fucking with me to the point where he spent like $140 worth of shit to buy some of my shit. And then next he's like, bro, you know what? Like, we was coming over here to really check you with shit, but you know what? You was actually hella cool and shit, bro. Like, I support you with shit. And, like, in the future, just let us know if we can help you figure out the vendor spot. And I was like, bro, I hella appreciate that transparency because people wouldn't even admit that. So I was like, you know, much love, bro. And in the future, I know not to set up here unless I tap in with the folks. But
yeah, they've probably been there for years.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, bro, this is all shit.
Like, who's this little nigga over here?
No, that's so real. But it was cool, though, man. Shout out to Oakland because I just love going out there. It's a vibe.
Oakland, I like going to Oakland, too.
You got some memories out there? You be going out there time to time?
You know, I'll be going to Oakland, Hayward, you know, usually just to eat, you know what I mean?
Dude, the food.
Be going to little Lucky 37 for the wings, you know what I mean?
Dude, I heard about that. What is that spot?
Lucky 37, it's like a Filipino fusion spot. Okay. Right there.
It's in the town too?
I'm not,
or is that Hayward?
I think it might be like right there.
Okay.
I mean, I think it might be, I don't know, it might be, is that International or, it's one of those streets, bro.
Have you tried a homeroom?
I haven't tried that.
That shit was pretty fire, bro. That one, and I didn't get a chance to try Flippin' Soul. Have you heard of Flippin' Soul?
Oh, please.
I haven't. Did you go there?
Nah, I be going to Flippin' Soul at least like once, twice a month though.
Shit, bro. You gotta tell me next time you go. I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah, we be out there. Yeah,
I slipped up because I went and I was like thinking, all right, I'm gonna just pull up. Next thing you know, there's a
big ass
fucking line.
Yeah,
I was like, my girl's like, hell no, I'm hungry as fuck.
Yeah, I mean it's good, bro. You know what I mean? It's fire. It's fire.
Yeah.
But they got they got Flippin' Soul out that way. The little hot dog co out there too.
Bro, I haven't got a chance to get hot dog co. I've been following their Instagram for 2 years, just getting fucking teased by their fucking timeline. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I mean it kind of sucks that we ain't got that type of stuff out here, but
it's like limited, you know. But I feel like we got a different culture, like more of like Latino food. You feel me?
For
more
sure.
Latino
the
food
Mexican
options.
food's going
People
crazy
come out here just to try that shit too. But I see what you're saying though. Like, there's no like there's like a very limited amount of like soul food spots, like fried chicken. I fuck with Backyard. Backyard go up.
Backyard fire.
Backyard go up, and then Jackie's Place. Have you tried Jackie's?
Oh yeah.
That shit put me to sleep, boy.
That's how. That's why it's called soul food. You feel me?
My soul left my body. Came back
I
later.
I fuck with Jackie's Place too. I was I be over there.
So for the people that you know what's so interesting, bro, is I feel like I've been putting out content for like years, but some people barely find my shit and they barely look at my stuff. So this might be the first time for someone to see and talk to you. I mean, to see your content on my shit. You feel me? So for the people that don't know you, how would you describe you as an artist and just kind of like what your direction is?
Wow, that's a good question. Well, as an artist, I mean, you know, I'm an artist. I'm a songwriter as well. I mean, I don't like to be labeled like a rapper, or, you know what I mean?
What would you prefer to be?
Just I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Okay. You know, I do a lot of stuff. I'm creative.
Innovator.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it.
But as far as direction goes, I would say like mainly like underground hip hop. You know what I mean? But I mean, I could do everything, bro. You know what I mean? I could do some the radio stuff or whatever. But I just don't try to. I'm just trying to do whatever I want to do. I make music for my circle and, you know what I mean, like myself and my family first. You know what I mean? Whatever I like, I'm finna do that. I'm not.
My bad.
I mean, I'm not trying. I'm just doing me. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm trying to stay in my own little lane I got. So I'm just trying to keep it pushing. You know, it's definitely different. I feel like I definitely got my own lane as far as out here in the Bay Area as well. You know, but yeah, I'm just trying to keep it pushing, keep it rocking. Tap in with me. I mean, I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Yeah, I'll be fucking around for sure.
So you got some songs, you know, with, you know, City. So like, you know, I'm trying to catch up to like what, because I know last time you had a collaboration with Miguel Cultura. You guys dropped the tape together.
Yes, we did.
And then after that, did you drop something after you dropped that one? Because that was the last one I recall.
I believe that might have been the last one I dropped.
That was the last one,
I mean,
because I know you dropped singles, but not like
yeah. I'm actually gonna drop a 2-part tape in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get out right there. I was trying to get out that gem. So like, tell me about what you got coming. Is it gonna be a single, or are you gonna be doing any features?
Well, I'm gonna drop. I already have. It's everything's done already. I'm dropping 5 songs EPs. So it's gonna be a Daily Bread, you know, 1 and 2. So I plan on dropping the first one in 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that, dropping another one. But I got some features on there. You know, of course, I got City on there. I got C Plus from Sacramento on there.
Hey, okay, we expanding geographically.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
I mean, I don't really like doing too many features like that or getting too many features, but yeah, I be fucking with the, you know, the hardest, you know, but yeah, I got that. I mean, I got so much stuff, bro. It's like it's so hard to get organized. You know what I mean? But
I feel that.
I'm at to the point right now where I don't really care anymore. You know, I'm just gonna have to just put all the shit out. You know, like. So
are you like? So when you say you don't care, is it more like you don't care how it's like how you're ending up distributing it, or is it because I know you just want to focus on the creativity? That's
exactly.
That's what I'm taking away.
And it's hard for me not to like I be going to the studio like, all right, I'm gonna sit down with my laptop. I'm gonna organize what I'm gonna drop next, but it's like I can't. It's hard for me to go there and not want to work. You know what I mean? And not want to make or cook something new, or you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, so that's what it is for me. It's like I just keep making. I'm keep making shit. So, I mean, I do at one point want to stop making music and just focus on that part where I'm just
like
dropping
on the business
shit. Yeah. But the part I'm saying I don't really care is like I'm just gonna just put the shit out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, keep creating.
If it's on a tape, then it could be on the tape. If it's gonna single, it's gonna be a single. I mean,
hell yeah. So you just locking up all the ammunition pretty much. Like you get
I mean, I got so many tapes. I got tapes. You know, shout out to Cisco, my homie Ralphie Rocks is on there.
Yep. On Can't Lose.
House of Jams.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, he actually produced both tapes I'm about to drop.
The two
series.
I see.
Ralphie Rocks.
Because I know he was featured on one of your songs before.
That's he's the producer. He actually did City's whole last tape as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, his beats is fire then, because I be fucking with those beats on City's tape
He's a sample guy, you know what I mean?
Hey.
I'm a sample guy as well. I like all the old.
So how does that work with like samples? Like if you use a sample, like do you have to get it cleared, or how does that process work?
Yeah, I mean if we're getting 300 million views on there, you got to get that clear for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but
it's the same thing with the
But
clothes.
right now we're just flipping it and just making content, and I mean. Most times people don't even know what sample that is.
Yeah.
You tell them
that's so real. That's so true, bro. Honestly, damn near every fucking mainstream song has a sample from somewhere.
And those are like big samples though, right? Yeah. Everybody knows like what songs those are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. I mean, as far as music goes, I mean, I'm making music every day. You know what I mean? I'm doing.
Hell yeah. Is it like something but do you ever feel like you got to get in an element to get into that creative stage, or you feel like you could just go?
I mean, that's all I think about every day, bro. It's from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. You know
I love
what I
that,
mean?
man.
And it's like I'm at work, you know what I mean? Like people are like, hey, like, how are you at work? It's 5:30. I seen you on my story. You know what I mean? You were up an hour and a half ago. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not tripping off being tired at work, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping. I could go drink some coffee or whatever I need to do, but. You know, if I'm in the studio, I'm finna be in the studio.
Locked in. It's a mentality.
That's all I want to do, bro. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's what makes me happy, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for nobody. I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? Like, but I do it for myself because that's what I want to do.
Deadstock.
You know, I'm taking care of my business and then I'm out. I'm to the stew. You know what I mean?
I gotta ask you something, bro. Do you do shrooms?
I do shrooms.
I still haven't had a.
I actually like doing shrooms a lot. I've never done cocaine. I've done, a couple little Thiz pills, but I prefer to do some shrooms or couple little gel tabs. You know what I mean?
Hey, the only reason I ask because I feel like you got life figured out, bro. I feel like every time we break down something about how we perceive how life should be understood, you figure it. Like I don't know, bro. Sometimes I look at it with the way you sound, like, bro, that makes so much sense to me, bro.
Yeah, I just been through. I've seen a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm probably one of the most positive people you're gonna be around. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Like a lot of little shit, I don't care about it. You
know?
Like a lot of little shit, like.
What would you define as little shit? Like people, like in the back and Instagram, Twitter type shit, or like.
Just life shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh fuck, I can't. How am I going to pay my rent next week or whatever?
Yeah.
It's always going to, I'm going to make a way no matter what, you know what I mean? So
I
don't worry about stuff like that or, like my car got broken into like a couple weeks ago, you know what I mean? They stole some pretty valuable stuff, which is my fault, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, I'm bouncing back harder, you feel me? I'm going to get the better one, you know what I mean? I'm going to get that better laptop that they stole from me. I'm going to get the better one, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just blessed, bro. I just want to live my life, you know what I mean, and do what I want to do and provide for my family and just, I want everybody to eat, you know what I mean? If you're fucking with me, we're going to eat for sure, you know?
Period.
Easily.
Man, there needs to be more people like you, bro, because I feel like positive shit on, like, the TL and just, like, people's consumption of life, it's so easy to find negative shit. When it comes to positive shit, you really got to, like, look for that shit, you feel me? Especially during these times. So I give you a lot of props for that, bro. Yeah, positivity, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to win, bro. Whatever it takes to win, you know what I mean?
Period.
And it's like, hey, if you need my help, I got you. It's all good. You know, I'm not in competition with nobody but myself. You know, like,
hell yeah, bro.
I'm not tripping off anybody. You know, like, hey. Whatever, it's good. You need a feature, it's good. I got you. It's good.
And if you think like that, you can't funk with anyone because you in competition with yourself. I'm not worried about the next man.
Yeah, and it's crazy, bro. I be in, you know what I mean? Like, I'm from the streets, bro, but, I'm a square now, bro. You know, I'm 30. I'm 31 years old, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's
like,
growth.
I mean, you get funky, we get funky. Yeah, but
I
don't.
Exactly.
Me, I'd rather not be that way, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to do none of that, you know what I mean?
I hear that, bro. I'm too tired to fight, bro. I'm like, honestly, bro, if I fight you, I'm finna fuck on my shoes. I'm finna really fuck on my hands. man, we finna argue for the next couple of months. It's really not that worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really, there's so many variables.
I was in the studio and I went to go do a feature for this dude in Castroville 2 weeks ago. Me and my cousin went, and we get out there and it's like. There's like a lot of like, you know what I mean? There's some killers in here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my cousin's like, bruh, he's laughing, right? I'm like, what are you laughing at? He's like, bruh. He's like, I can't believe you're wearing your Crocs and shit, nigga. You know what I mean? Like you got your Crocs on in here, bro. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like
I'm not here for that.
You
came here for one reason, to make music. I'm not
like,
worried
bro,
about it.
I don't care. It is funny though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are like, what the fuck? Like,
I feel like it's like an insecure thing though. I feel like a lot of people feel like they need to, put that flex just to make sure that people don't question them as a person.
Yeah.
Even though people don't talk regardless. If you're doing something, people are gonna talk no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Yeah.
Man, bro. So, how's the week planned out for you right now? Like, because you say you're mentioning you already finished what you're working on and you're gonna drop it soon. Are you doing anything else to add to it, or are you just gonna work on something?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I'm most likely gonna shoot a video this weekend.
Hey,
out there. Yeah.
Who does your videos?
A couple of dudes, mainly my homie Zoo. He's from Sac. Okay. Shout out Zoo and my homie Zilla too. He's from Tracy.
Okay.
Little youngster, you know what I mean?
Out in the valley.
I be fucking with the youngsters, bro, because these old niggas hungry. Ain't really trying to work like that, you know?
It be like that. I be getting old. You know what it is, bro? Is like the mentality thing. It could be hella old. You could be hella young. I mean, youngsters that got the energy, passion. I mean, youngsters that are hella lazy. They're not really about it. I mean, old folks that are like got more passion than a young dude. And I got old folks that just talk, but they're not really about it. Yeah. You get all walks of life in this game. You know what I mean? It's so crazy, but everyone, there's like a person that energy that matches with someone else's energy. You know what I mean? Like that energy might not match with me, but it probably matches with someone else, and they probably getting double the shit done. It just depends on who you vibe with. I feel like for me to vibe with someone, I just really gotta like just understand you. If I understand you, I feel like I don't really have any issues with you, especially like if we're both trying to create something. You know what I mean?
If you're on the same page.
And getting on the same page with people in this game, bro. Sometimes it's an ego barrier. Sometimes
for sure.
Do you feel like you encounter that a lot, like doing those like studio sessions and shit, or you feel like it's more just like on the?
I feel like it's more like it's being on the same page and having like the same train of thought or like the same deadlines or like because I'm like. Hey, bro, I need, I need this project. Producer, done. Like, hey, bro, I need them things, bro. I need them track outs so I can run them over here to get them mastered or whatever, And it's, it's always like emails and all, you know what I mean? And it's that. Just like,
people try to be
it's all the little stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, a lot of people don't know that, like, they think, I could just record the song and put it out tomorrow. Like, yeah, you could do that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But as far as like getting the quality together and putting everything together, you know how it's supposed to be. That shit takes a long time.
That's real.
It takes a long time.
That's why I feel like I value people that value their craft, like that value their work. Like there's some people that just do it just to do it, and they're just kind of like getting by the motions, but they're not really invested. And that's like a waste of time for both of you guys, because like if you. Hypothetically speaking, if you were to work with like someone that is got like the things that you feel like you have delays at times, if that person can come in and just get it all done for you, boom, there's 9 times out of 10 you're probably gonna go back to them. So it's like those are the people I'd rather invest my time in that are invested with me. It's like if we're equally invested with each other with what we're doing, so much more can get done. Like I've already noticed that even working with my boy Isaac, he has a podcast too. It's called the PMO podcast. And so right now we're working together in this space and we're trying to like help each other build his podcast, and he's helping me film my shit. And I barely met him like less than 20 days ago. And so far within the 20 days, we've already filmed 4 podcasts. I've helped him get his podcast on iTunes and all these different variations, just helping each other out and shit. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, like when you match someone's energy, so much could get done. And it's like, that's when you realize like, damn, I might've been investing the energy with the wrong person. Yeah. Because that person doesn't see what the value of what your work is. So it ends up regressing everything that you guys are both working on. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to like second guess yourself and do all that. You know what I mean? That's the worst.
Yeah, that's real, man. Having people around you that just can reinforce that shit just makes it all work out. So, random question: who's your top 3 favorite artists right now?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Nah.
Let's do alive.
I mean,
so
top 3.
I already know who they're gonna be dead. It's gotta be Tupac in there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, top 3 are like what I'm listening to right now. I mean, I like Rod Wave. I'm fucking with Rod Wave a lot right
Rod
now.
Wave,
Rod
okay.
Wave,
Shout out to the big homies, man.
Yeah, and for sure. I mean, Currency's always been my top. You
Currency,
know what I mean?
okay.
Top 3 for sure.
Delivery like
always. But see who else. I mean, I like the little baby shit going crazy
Lil
too.
Baby.
I don't really listen to that kind of music though.
That's
but
crazy.
I mean, some of my homies be putting me on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They be listening to. You know what I mean?
A lot of people saying Lil Baby. I might be sleeping on him, bro, because I don't feel like I slap Lil Baby that often. Like,
I mean, Lil Baby, he got some cool ones. He's nice. You know, they got a lot of talent coming up. You know what I mean? Like a lot
is that in order?
I would probably say. I mean, Currency's always number 1 in my book. You know.
Okay.
Just because he's independent, he's underground, you know what I mean, and he
got his own lane.
Yeah, he got his own lane. And he never switched on it, bro. He never switched on nobody, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I mean, he still gets everything that all these other fools get. You know,
that's why I love
shoe deals, you know what I mean, clothes deal. You know what I mean? He's getting sponsorships, like.
That's why I love seeing rappers that are independent, like Mozzie and Nipsey.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
Seeing these people maneuver like corporations, like that's what inspires me. That's why I don't want to like, settle to try to apply for a job at Complex. I'd rather own EMLN and start it from the ground level and do the same exact thing, but just
do
what makes me happy. What makes me happy, period. Like you said,
that's all part of your story, though. You know what I mean? That's what it is. When we leave, that's all that we have left is our story, bro. You know,
that's real, man.
And hopefully that story could, let somebody know that, hey, this you could do what he was doing, or I'm a regular person, bro. I breathe, we bleed. You know what I mean? Like you could do whatever you want to do. You just got to get out there and get it. It's there. It's right there. It's right there.
It's all up for grabs too, man. It's really just like just. Obviously, I feel like environment definitely plays a role. If you're surrounded by the right people, you're going to get in quicker than anyone else. But if you're in an environment where you're not meant to thrive and you could still get out of that setting and still find a way to get to your destination, I feel like that speaks a lot about a person, like what they could get done too. You know what I mean? Like going through that type of shit is crazy. So that's a pretty different list though. You said Rod Wave, Currency, and Lil Baby. That's a little unique, little variety package right there. So like, do you feel like, you know what I've kind of noticed? And I read this as an article on a headline on Revolt or something, but they said that women are running the rap game right now. Do you believe that? You got Cardi, you got Megan Thee Stallion.
I mean, I ain't really into that. I mean,
like mainstream.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I feel like the women are definitely doing their thing, but I just can't listen to all that, oh, I'm sitting on your face and all the shit, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's crazy to me, bro, you know?
I mean, it's controversial. It's controversial because you got a lot of
But they definitely got some bars, though, and you know what I mean? And the flow's nice, but I just don't really, I couldn't really bump that shit in my car,
because that last song, I don't know if have you heard of Ben Sharpio? That, he's like Joe Rogan type shit, but he's just some random dude. But he was reading all the bars of that WAP song, and he was just trying to say oh yeah, these women are like real life, how you say, what was the word he was saying? Like he was just saying they're belittling themselves. You feel me? By the dialogue, but at the same time, you in 2000 and what is it? 2010. I was slapping plies. Give me that Becky. I'm gonna lick that pussy up. All that shit plies, bro. I was slapping that shit in Hayes in middle school, and it's I see the both point of views where some people feel like, oh, I ain't trying to hear that.
It's just weird to me.
It's weird.
But as far as
different times,
even men though too, I've never rapped about that. Shorty giving me head.
It just depends on the guy.
It's just I'm just bro, I don't really think that's because I don't know. Just to me, it's always been weird to me, bro. Or to rap about shit like that, Just
in America, sex sells though, so that's definitely one of the leading causes of why that's always on the radio.
I mean, don't get me wrong, sex is a great thing, you know what I mean? It's good for your mind.
Life, baby.
Yeah, it's good for your mind, baby. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
It's cardio. It might be the only cardio the boy getting nowadays, But yeah, I mean they are doing. I mean, Megan Thee Stallion did. She's doing nice right now.
And she got shot, and she's still out here rapping and shit. Tory Lanez out here blapping.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that guy. But I mean, that's Tory Lanez though, so it's Tory Lanez is hard. So.
Yeah, he do got a couple bangers.
Yeah.
Even if he was still dropping songs with 6ix9ine, you think people would still fuck with him?
I don't think anybody that drops songs with 6ix9ine is gonna get fucked with.
You don't think so?
I mean, you see how niggas already acting towards Akon.
What happened with Akon?
Well, I mean, cause they did the little he
oh yeah,
he sampled the Locked Up or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
he did. Akon capitalized. Akon seen.
But I don't know what is he. I mean, because it's not for the money. I'm saying though, because he has a nice amount of money.
Well,
you know
just
what
think
I mean?
about it. Let's just say hypothetically.
Maybe he's bringing them back, or I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't really.
Even just off of the play of him selling that sample, hypothetically speaking, like if he sold him that sample for whatever it was worth, and he had royalties in that, if 6ix9ine songs dropped and like the way he's been doing numbers, he can definitely profit off of that. You know what I mean? So I could see that play, but nothing bigger than that. I think it was just like a publicity stunt. You know what I mean? Like sampling, get it on video, get people to react to it, and then all right, on to the next play.
Yeah.
Because I just saw his post on Twitter. He posted a picture and it said Akon City. He's opening a city.
Oh, he has his own city, yeah.
In Africa.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Ghana or wherever,
Yeah.
but it's like a whole ass city, bro.
Exactly.
And they have like solar panels, like all electrical. Like all their shit is like from the electrical panels made in China. Like Akon said in an interview that he met with like people in China that were making so many solar panels for like the U.S. and everywhere else in the world, but they couldn't sell them. They had hell and they couldn't sell them. And Akon's like, hey, I'll sell you a deal. Like, let's do something. I'm trying to open a city in Africa. And now Akon City just comes out. It's going to be a big deal, you know what I mean? Because people have this stereotype that Africa's kind of like a third world country and all. But if you've seen videos on like TikTok, Instagram, you can see that economically, it's like not like what people think. There's buildings,
like hella old.
They got big ass building corporations.
You think like just old safaris and you know what I mean. Like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's parts in that continent that it is like that. But if you could go to a city, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be nice. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like what people imagine it to be. Same thing with Panama. Like Panama looks like that too. Like hella nice. It looks like New York. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't expect it.
Yeah.
But it's like when America portrays other places, like even when they have videos of like Mexico and shit, it's always like a dirt
like
dirt
road
type of a visual.
Well, Mexico be lit though.
Yeah, it be lit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of like hesitant to go, bro. I feel like I'm gonna run into like a cartel on accident or something.
I mean, that's how. I mean, you just can't be like dressing all like you can't be wearing the gold that you got on.
Yeah,
you know?
that's why
you
I'm
just
already
can't
know.
be like flashy like that.
Yeah,
you know,
it's the same.
You gotta wear the shorts and sandals, bro.
Yeah.
You know, guarache is like
hey. Pull up in chanclas, my shorts, no shirt on. Like,
I just came to drink, bro. You feel me?
Just getting turned.
Drink and eat. I came to drink and eat. That's it.
Drink and eat and visit my abuela. No,
Yeah.
just playing.
I mean, if you got the family out there, you good.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't got no family in Mexico, but I'm definitely planning on making a trip soon. I think if we're allowed over there.
Mexico.
I think aren't we banned over there?
Mexico's. I don't know. Maybe.
Because I know we're banned from like almost every other country except like Greenland and I forgot where.
Like as far as the COVID thing,
like,
or
yeah, U.S.
okay.
traveling to other places. We're banned from almost every other place. But I be seeing motherfuckers travel though. I'm like,
man, people be going everywhere.
I think it's funny how like people are so mindful of their sanitariness.
No,
now.
my aunt just actually went to Mexico like maybe 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people are still traveling to certain places. I don't know how it works. I think there's like a 2-week time period you have to be quarantined, and then you can travel. I don't know.
Yeah, that shit is. I don't really be traveling like that. I mean, I'm be like to LA and Vegas a lot. You know what I mean?
You like Vegas?
Yeah, actually just came back from Vegas.
Oh, you went to Vegas. I was just talking about
over
Vegas.
there for like 4 days. Actually, I was just out there with the producer making music.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually kind of happy that we was doing that because it was like 1:15 outside, bro. And
damn, I was cooking up some eggs on the concrete.
and I'm like 90 plus for me is like, damn, I'm hot as fuck. You know, like 1:14, 1:15 is a whole nother thing.
That's some fucking Arizona heat right there.
I was only going outside to pick up my food, my Uber Eats. That's it.
Uber Eats.
That's
so you
it.
fuck with Uber Eats or Grubhub or Postmates?
I usually do the Uber Eats. I mean Postmates. Maybe if I need a little bottle or something, you know, like
a little bottle.
Yeah,
a little hand dog.
Yeah, but mostly Uber Eats. Uber Eats for sure.
There you go, Uber Eats, man. I mean, what do you normally be ordering? You order anything like kind of consistently? I'll be fucking with burritos consistently. That's like my fault. You feel me? Like,
I mean, I be fucking with burritos all the time. Burritos, tacos, you know what I mean? But mostly, I mean, 10. Uber Eats, I be, you know, like, I be fucking with, what do I order a lot? The Lazy Dog, because they're open late.
Lazy Dog
is like in Cupertino area. You know what I mean?
Is there hot dogs there?
No. It's actually it's called Lazy Dog, but it's kind of like a cheesecake factory.
Oh, okay. So it's like a
They
nice.
got some gas, bro.
Really?
For real.
Like
they got some gas.
Pasta type shit, or
They got pasta, burgers, everything, scramps, whatever. Yeah, everything
Might have
for
to
real.
fuck with it.
But mostly, I be on the Chick-fil-A, bro. You know, I like Chick-fil-A a lot.
Man, bro, you know what's crazy too is like when all the protests started happening, there was like this hype, like, oh, we can't buy here, we can't go here no more. Like,
Where do you want us to eat?
I mean, I believe in group economics. I believe like if you got a business homie that sells food, I'm gonna go with them. But at the same time,
And a lot of people were doing that too, though.
Yeah, they were, and I think that should still continue. I feel like I encourage people to keep doing it.
My homie was doing some birria tacos and shit. Them was going.
Yeah. See, I haven't
going.
I haven't had birria tacos in a minute. I had it one time, but that was the only time. I need to get some more of that shit. But I fuck with birria, and carnitas go crazy. Oh, I didn't ask you the burrito spot. Where you going?
I usually go to. I mean, I like. I go to La Costa a lot.
Hell yeah.
La Costa, you know.
I'm a La Costa ambassador.
For sure. The Jalisco's is cool, you know.
Jalisco's.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of places is pretty cool for the burritos, but you can't really mess up a burrito. But
I be tripping when they do, though. I'm like, how you mess this up?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
I mean, they just put a little bit too much rice and beans, I feel like. You know what I mean?
Shit, no
I need
sauce.
more meat in my shit, you know?
Some more steak up in that bitch.
Yeah. But I mean, I eat a lot of burritos and tacos for sure. That's just like regular, I think, just living out here, you know?
Hell yeah. It's just off the flip, bro. We got to get some Mexican food when you come to San Jose. That's off anyone that comes in town. So now that we talked about, you know, we kind of got an understanding of like COVID, how you were handling that, how we figured all that out during the time period from March to now. You got 2 EPs. You got 2 songs. Is it EP or a song? 2 songs coming.
No, it's gonna be 2 EPs, 5 songs each.
See, that's where I got confused. All right, so 2 EPs on the way.
Yeah.
So that means you're gonna get a whole catalog of different music and videos and merch.
For sure.
So there's a lot of shit going on right now.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's not going as fast as it should be, but I mean,
but that's a lot of shit though.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
said like 3-4 things right there. Like that's a lot of time.
and I just, you know what I mean. I always, it's just always like I always feel like I'm not doing enough, but you know, I feel
like that
because
too.
that's my game plan, bro. Like as far as like talent and all that, I never like thought about that. My goal was to just go as crazy as possible, you know.
Yeah.
Just to outwork everybody and just like, oh, nigga, like, yeah, first, where you at?
Shit,
you know, if you needed to kill me, it wouldn't be too hard to find me. You know what I mean? Like,
oh God, you know where to find me
for real. And that's just, I mean, I don't know. I'm like just daily inspired, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't had that yet where I'm like, damn, like I don't know what to do, or like I'm uninspired, or like, you know what I mean? It's just I always have something to talk about, or always have something to say. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, I think it's important to just kind of to control that mentality, how you leveraging it. You know what I mean? It's important because there's been times where maybe not for you, but for other people, like I know when you got that positive momentum, like you feeling so good about everything you're doing, like you feel like you can low-key control not life, but just like how you react to everything. You know, you're like, all right, it's all good. We're going to figure it out. Boom. Oh, you made a play. All right, on to the next one. Like you're just on that.
Yeah.
But then there's people that, you know, when they deal with a certain thing and then they end up kind of like letting it bringing them down, it ends up being a momentum decline. Yeah. And like I believe in that. You feel me? Like when you are having that momentum, it can go north, it can go south. So like for the people like now that are probably like having a hard time keeping their head above water, what would you say to them to kind of still maintain inspiration during this quarantine and this whole situation going on in this time period?
One of my biggest sayings that I live by is keep going, bro. You know what I mean? Just I mean, we're all gonna have bad times, bad days, you know what I mean? Bad weeks, bad things, negative things happening to us. But I mean, you know, as long as we get to wake up every morning and do, you know what I mean, do things that a lot of people can't do, you know, like
that's real shit. That's
for real. We got, I mean, we're so you know, we're in a good position out here, you know, in the Bay Area and especially San Jose, bro. You know, we're like the 10th biggest city in the world. You know what I mean?
In the world, man. In Silicon Valley.
I mean, I would just say, you know, keep going. It's always, you know, good things are gonna happen for you. I mean, if you whatever you putting out, if it's good, you're gonna get good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I believe that. And you made a good point too. Like, especially for people in San Jose, like, I feel like that message resonates, like, because sometimes we lose perspective because we're like, damn, there's all this shit going on. Like, I gotta get work, but we're like, bro, we live in San Jose.
And I feel like that's how a lot of people were though, bro. Like when the COVID hit, they're like, damn, like they're so antsy. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I got 2 videos. Like, I'm about to put the shit out. Like, I'm putting
Yeah.
all my songs out.
Yeah.
I'm putting everything out.
All guns out. All
And
guns blazing.
now it's like shit. Nobody, you have nothing else to put out right now.
Yep.
When it's like when people are really finally getting back to, you know what I mean,
Yeah, the
supporting
rhythm.
everybody, and
Yep.
you know what I mean, getting their mind right again. You know,
Because I feel like people took a month, 2 months. Like some people were like, I'm on the go. Like as soon as it happened, some people were like gone. Like a month, 2 months. I was for sure. I was out the mix. Like I'm out. You feel me? I'm on the Gilroy. I'm finna post up, smoke some weed, get a zip,
Yeah.
whatever. But then next thing you know, I started bumming it for too long. My bad. I started bumming it too long, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, like I should get my shit together now. You feel me? I was like, oh shit. And then now, you know, I feel like I'm glad it happened like that because it gave me a lot of time to realize.
it's kind of like an eye opener.
It
bro,
is.
You know
It's
what
an
I mean?
eye-opening.
Just woke us up like
Super. Because I feel like I was like, damn, like, you know, I feel like I was working hard, but not hard enough. And there were some things I felt like I could have done way better. And there was things that I was holding on to that don't mean nothing no more. You feel me? Like, there's no point of like trying to create this thing that you were so connected to. It's already flushed. Like, move on from it onto something else. You know, like
Yeah.
when you get in that creative element, sometimes you like get so invested that you can't even go to the next thing because you stuck in the past. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro, really eye opening, man. I feel like COVID taught us all a lesson. You said that's the biggest thing you learned for yourself? You feel?
Yeah, it was just
Can't
the
no time
time
to waste.
management, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like you know, yeah. Just there, you can't really like take no days off, bro. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
like I mean, that's how I feel. I feel like if you're doing something that you really love to do, is you should be doing it every day, no matter what. And even if it's something that's not really for that, but it really is for that. You know what I mean? Like, but it's also good too. Like, okay, like I've been in the studio 10 days in a row, so I'm gonna take 3-4 days off. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna go to Monterey, hit the beach. You know what I mean?
Cool off.
You know what I'm saying? Get
Take time to
inspired and
yourself.
shit. You know what I mean? And that's what I like to do. I like to go places like, you know, like, okay, I went to Vegas. Like, okay, I'm back. You know, like
Hell yeah.
I'm inspired a little
I
bit.
love
You know
that
what
shit,
I mean?
bro.
Like,
I need
yeah.
that sometimes. Like having a different setting, low key, just like it tricks your mind. You're like, oh, I'm not familiar with this shit. Like in your brain, it's like, oh shit, this is all new shit. And then you're kind of like, I like this shit. This is cool.
Yeah.
You're not even thinking about
It's new,
bullshit
bro.
no more.
Yeah, it's
you're
new,
like,
like it's
I'm
new.
thinking about what's in front of me.
And
you
it
know?
was good just to get away, bro. You
No,
know what I
it's-
mean?
I think
Especially
that's
from
important.
everything, you know?
That's a part of the mental health aspect that we didn't touch on. Just to take a second about it, is just taking time for yourself, your mental health. You know what I'm saying? Understand what matters, because sometimes you worried about your job so much that, like, especially during COVID, before COVID, people were like really, really every day work, and then they like, okay, like, why am I working now? Like, where's this money going to? Like, what is the value I'm chasing?
Yup.
And that's what I feel like it did for a lot of people. It did for me too, you know, because I feel like I was just doing the same thing over and over, not really getting results, but not really realizing it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just the results are not as big as you want them to be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And a lot of people, they expect it to be overnight or,
Yeah.
you know, within a week or, you know what I mean? But, I mean, like, you know, there's niggas been down 10 years, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like finally people are starting, you know, I'm starting to get some traction, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, people don't understand that, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it, right? I feel like I've been
it's like,
doing
bro, we
this
put
for a
in
long
so many
time.
years, so many countless hours, so many times we're missing birthday parties and family gatherings and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Plenty of
hey,
things.
you know what I mean? It's just, that's how it goes, bro, you know?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I feel like you got to come first no matter what it is, you know?
Yeah, I feel that, man. You got to be selfish to be selfless. That's how I see it. Like,
Yeah.
you got to invest in yourself before you can invest in others, because if you can't fill your own cup, how do you expect to fill other people's cups? So
Facts.
it's like, it's just the approach on it, you know? It's to an extent, because there's some aspect of me, like, where I get too selfish and I end up not being mindful of, like, the people around me, where I affect them, you feel me? Like, where my decisions start affecting people around me, that's when I know I'm not doing something right. So we're getting real deep on the rabbit hole of life over here, man. It's getting,
Yeah,
it's
man,
getting
it's
real.
good. It's regular,
But,
you know?
but people need to know. But now it's out there. So with that being said, we got to keep going. The lessons to take away is that Rod Wave, you know what I'm saying, is up there on the list. Lil Baby and Currency. Y'all tap into those playlists. But
Yeah.
before y'all go into that playlist, make sure y'all search up Deadstock on iTunes and Spotify and SoundCloud. Any other place I'm forgetting that they can access you?
Yeah, I mean, everywhere that music's available on every platform, you know, Tidal, everything.
Every platform.
Yeah, Apple Music, everything.
I need you to all go onto his YouTube channel, at least stream 5 times each video. Every
good.
single avenue that you could stream through, I need y'all to do it. Support my man's right here. He's been in the game for a long time. He's working with a lot of great artists in San Jose. One of the few that I'm glad to have my friend come down here And yeah, bro, I'm honestly grateful for you to come down here and shit. I appreciate your time.
Love.
Is there any last minute things you want to tell the folks in San Jose, Silicon 408?
Oh man, let's just keep going, man. Let's all eat. There's enough money out here for all of us, man. Don't hate, man. Congratulate. You feel me?
Let that be the motto.
Yeah, it's
man.
love. It's all love.
Embrace it. So, with that being said, thank you so much for coming down today. This is the Low Key Facts Podcast. It's your boy BQ. It ain't exclusive if it ain't an EMLN exclusive, and we are out.
Appreciate it.